it's all part of this sort of woke, toxic masculinity type palaver.
I know my grandson was rejected from going to year 3 in a couple of years' time because they had thoughts of young ladies.
I'm an old boy at the school, and my son is also an old boy. And the intention was always that I'd have a grandson, but I won't bring him to a co-ed school.
He's just so sad that his hypothetical grandson isn't going to go to a sausage fest as he did and his son did. That was his future. It was all boys Newington College. Pretty sad stuff,
get to sing those creepy songs. I think those images of like boys' school students all standing together in a crowd singing a song, there's something about it that makes me feel, it sparks something inside of me, a fear, a disgust, a discomfort, a confusion.
Oh, come on, everyone. When has a group of all-male secret societies ever done anything bad or wrong?
That's true. I'm being unreasonable. I'm being hysterical because I'm a woman or a lady, if you will. And that's why
A lady!
We can't have me around distracting the boys.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, what with your girl? It is like the official adult version of Girl Germs, all right? It is like reached the adult brain. The 160-year-old school, which charges annual fees of $42,201 for a Year 12 boy.
For the privilege of getting no pussy. Sorry.
Look, to be honest, when I was in Year 12, closeted gay night, I would have paid $42,000 to be surrounded by 40 young men who we might have flirted with homosexuality that meant they got their end off.
I should have considered that. I'm sorry.
Sounds like a pretty good deal to me, but anyway. We'll allow female secondary school students from 2026 with plans for it to become fully co-ed by 2033. It's all happening so suddenly. It's just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is. It's just taking everyone by surprise. Is this because
they are financially challenged? Because that's usually why these schools do this. It's not for any social reason, right? I'm just asking. I don't know.
Well, I couldn't tell you if they're going to have more students. I would assume it would be the same number of students. So it would be the same.
Right. Because when I was reading about schools that have changed from single sex to co-ed, usually the examples are because they're like struggling, and so they're like, fine, we'll let in the girls or we'll let in the boys.
Well, according to the reports, this could be losing the money because people who donate to the school are so fucking angry that they're pulling their money out of the school because they hate the idea of women being educated.
It's wokeism somehow. I'm not really sure. I guess because, yes, the conservatives, because there are the fucking gender wars and because that is such a talking point of the conservative right at the moment, anything to do with not rigidly separating two genders from one another is, it's a war of wokeness and
I love
an attack
the anti-woke
on the
crowd.
fabric of society.
The anti-woke crowd has now moved from there are two genders to there is one gender.
There is
only one gender. We're down to one. This guy was crazy. The guy talking about his grandson who was crying. He's a former construction boss, Tony Ratsos. Apparently, he was involved in some LNP corruption scandal as well. You'd be surprised to hear. That's allegedly. He graduated from Newington College in 1977. He also sent his son to the school.
Fine. He turned out fine.
It's great. Everything's fine. He isn't against co-ed schools. He argued that Sydney already had a wide selection of these and there needed to be options available for those who want to put their kids in single-sex education families.
Safe spaces, you might say.
Indeed. Yes, a little bit triggered here. Boys, listen to this justification. Boys generally learn differently to girls.
There's no evidence for that.
Do they? I'm pretty sure you sit there and you listen and you think about stuff.
Actually.
Yeah, so... The girls, this is great though, the girls would become the dominant students and the curriculum would be built around them.
What?
So, it'd be about boys and feelings and the gossip.
Right,
and
makeup. Yeah. Yeah, boys
cleaning. Everything would be home eco.
Yeah, and boys struggle at that.
The boys would be second-rate students in the next 5 to 10 years. He just says this. What are you talking about?
Why don't they pull themselves up by their bootstraps then? Maybe they should work harder.
Scared of a little bit of competition in the marketplace of ideas, it seems. He added, for those who did not want to attend co-ed schools, pulling out of Newington would cause issues due to incredibly long waiting lists in private boys' schools today, right? So, of course, think of these poor These poor
Oh, they
boys
won't
who
get to
want
go
to
to
leave
there.
because they want to hang out with
Right.
women that might not get into another elite institution. Mr.
Do you reckon
Ratsos
he
said
supports quotas? Do you reckon he supports? Anyway.
He said Newington College already has plenty of co-ed interaction with its sister school, MLC School, and that it was important to hold up Newington's all-male traditions. It's more than just a school, it's your life, it's a community, he said.
That's
Although,
sorry.
What?
But I'm like, but is that what life looks like? Is that what a community looks like? Just dudes?
just dudes, baby.
What kind of life are you living? What kind of community are you living in?
It does where I'm from, Emerald.
Right.
All these men today that were protesting, they're not strangers to me. They're my brothers. They're all old boys. It's a bond you can't break.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It's
great.
You know, bros before hoes. This is again, it's a girl gem
Literally
policy.
bros
It's a
before
bros before
hoes.
hoes policy. He said that if the school were to go co-ed, that bond no longer applies. I cannot bond with a woman because the dynamics have changed. I can't bond the same way as I do with these men. With girls.
I don't think you should be bonding with girls, sir.
You're not
Sir, no one is asking you to bond with girls. Please.
Sir, this is a 7-Eleven. Please. I can't look at a girl in the eye and call her a Newingtonian because that's not what the essence of the school is about. You know why you can't look women in the eye? Because you went to an all-boys school, you crazy motherfucker. It broke your brain.
Yes. It ends here.
I can't look a woman in the eye. I'm too busy looking at her tits.
Fucking hell.
Serious danger to Australia.